Y'all saw the stats, right? 2053, they saying median net worth gonna be zero.
Yeah.
Right? They say, I was looking at this McKinsey study, right? They say the difference between black and whites, there's a $330 billion gap on an annual basis that white people are making more than us. And 60% of that's coming from inheritance. So if we just if we put out a video once a month, talk about, yo, black people, we should get insurance, life insurance. That right there is gonna change our life for years to come. And I got even crazier aspect, right? I live in Chicago, right? At one point, the murder capital. It might still be, actually, I don't know. But you know, the quickest way to actually get rid of inner city murders and violence? Go out and get everybody insured. If every person in the hood, on my shorty, if every person in the hood had life insurance, it would no longer be what's the mayor doing? Because now Wall Street is impacted, right? Money run this world, let's be honest, right? Like, we see how people could get canceled real quick, right? It's like money runs the world. And so the moment people start messing with money, it's like, wait a minute, yo, because, you know, allegedly, I like how allegedly a lot of guns was dropped into our hoods. A lot of drugs was dropped into our hoods. Allegedly, or we could call it a spade. That ain't allegedly. All right, cool. Facts. All right, so I'll just. Yeah. But if you ask yourself now, what's the way to rectify that? Because if shorties and them ain't gonna put the guns down, they can't get. You know, you had Trump saying, we gonna send the what are you saying? We're gonna send the National Guard to Chicago to patrol. Listen, man. The way you get that done is when Wall Street say, wait a minute, we got to stop this. Because if every time you look up and you see 10 people was shot in Chicago. Not nationally, we talking Chicago alone. If 10 people died in Chicago, that's $10 million of new wealth. If everybody had $1 million life insurance policy, which only costs an eighth a weed to get, $35, $40. If everybody had $1 million life insurance policy and they die and their parents just inherited $500,000 to a $1 million life insurance policy, and this is happening every week. So now black households are getting more and more wealth, unfortunately, due to the demise. But what I'm saying is that if everybody had life insurance policies, the way we would solve violence in the hood, is insurance companies is gonna say, wait a minute, Northwestern Mutual gonna say, no, I done paid out too many people. The average life, right? When the actuaries, right, the people that's behind, you know, the life insurance stuff, if they saying, yo, the average death rate is between 67 and 80 or something, whatever, and people dying at 22 in the hood, they just messed up our whole life insurance, you know, chart, our actuarial charts. They gonna find a way to lower violence, G. And so I just think, like, when we having them conversations with our people, it's like, bro, we got to invest. We got to get life insurance. But, like, I look at life insurance as a defense mechanism to keep the government from trying to keep violence in our hood. Because once the money is messed with, bro, on everything, they're going to have to find a way to slow it down, because it's no longer just a conversation of a person campaigning. It's real. When it's a monetary, when people boycott a company and they like, they lost this amount of money, they're going to come out and say, yo, we want to change this or that. If every life insurance company, which Wall Street is all behind because they're invested in those companies, is messing up all the other business models. There's to be a trickle down effect. It's messing up annuity payouts. It's messing up people pension funds. It's messing up everything. And if the money's involved, and that's what will genuinely end violence.
Good take.
It's a hot take.
Hot take.